You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Hitting that like, hitting that like, hitting that like, hitting that like, please.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey.
I am coming. I love you all so much. I love you all so much. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. I'm getting a little bit more information and I will be live. Give me like 1 minute, not even a minute. Let's listen to our cousin to the end.
She's Michael Jackson's first cousin.
Third.
Third cousin.
Third cousin. You look just like her.
Now,
Yeah.
you were just singing a song.
She like Reedy.
We just heard you singing a song. What song was you singing?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Is that Fred Hammond song?
Yeah,
Sing a little bit. Give us a little bit.
I will do it right now.
Just a little bit.
Get to be off guard. No.
Now, how you gonna say? Now, the other day you came to me saying that you was trying to do something and do something.
Well,
and
I'm
do this,
giving.
and
I
you
can tell
let
you
us
what
know.
I'm doing. I'm doing a praise party in August, and I need our support because.
But how we gonna support? Now, here's the thing. How we gonna support you? We don't know.
And you got that Jackson blood in you. Michael would have
Michael would have asked Mike Jackson.
Y'all give her that money.
I didn't want to put.
Come on now, you got that Jackson blood.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What,
I wish I was a Jackson. I sing anytime
Me
they ask me.
too.
Come on
Me
now.
too.
I mean, my throat is not together.
That's all right.
It's all right.
No weapon
yeah.
formed against me,
No, yeah.
shall prosper.
Now.
Now.
Yeah.
It won't
Where
work.
Yes, Lord.
He will do
What he said it was?
what he said he would
He gonna
do.
be well?
He will stand
by
by
your side. Yes, Lord.
He will
Come through with a P.
So don't be afraid
Afraid
of your enemy.
Yes, Lord.
He
Get
holds
through the what?
you through
Yes.
the day.
Yes.
Wait, I just heard Michael come out
Me
there.
too. Girl, that was Michael, girl. That was Michael. Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Are y'all hitting the like? Hit the like. For the one time. On the one time, hit the like. Take that like button up. Oh, my goodness. So, y'all, we over here live. I love you guys. I'm not going to be here too long. It ain't much to talk about. These new streets are really these new streets are boring. There's not much. Yeah. So I love you all. Welcome everyone. Let me tap on all y'all. Welcome. Oh my God, hey rapper girl. Boops say my girl. All of y'all Burton, oh my goodness, Island moderator. I love y'all. Welcome, Sugar Baby moderator, Mel Cruz moderator, Caroline moderator. Lysandra moderator. I love y'all. Hello. Shout out to Dr. Nicki Minaj, boo, who made me this cup, y'all. Ooh, Lord. You know, I have a lot of things with me. Somebody sent me this, a clock. I deserve it. My boo Nicki made me this. I deserve. Yeah. Okay. I deserve everything y'all be giving to me. Yeah. I deserve it. Oh my goodness. So the person that sent me this clock, when they supposed to send me another one? Because I was a little beige. In this one, I'm like, I am bleak. I am bleak, but I keep this cute. But yeah, what you supposed to be sending me in the melanated one? Where you guys gonna like darken my skin for me, please? She says, I'm good. Yay! The best minds on YouTube, Big Dot. Yes, they are. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I love y'all. So y'all, we're gonna get into these topics because I mean, what else will we be doing? There are 400 people here. I'm gonna need all 400 of you, probably more, to hit the like, please. Let's take a moment to hit the like, the like, my fault, because it's free. So y'all, so I have the video dropping, the surviving. I don't like this. The surviving, I have it dropping, right? But then I found some new information. It was wonderful. So I was just like, oh my God, I gotta start this over. I'm like, no, I gotta do this over because the information that I just found on white people, I'm like, oh no, we have to tell this part. We have to tell this part. So, but Aaron Carter did just pass away. So I'm like, okay, well, we are gonna bring that up, and I'm gonna bring up one of the things that I found. I have this short little video. And I will let you guys, the audience, decide. But we will definitely be discussing it in the surviving. It's going to drop tomorrow instead of today. So I'm like, well, let me go live because I pretty much got to do this all over now that I found this information. So, oh my goodness. So, we're going to talk about it. I have a clip and I'm excited. And then we're going to talk about some other stuff. So let's get into the other stuff that we're going to talk about. Okay, girl. I'm sorry, I'm getting information. It's like, girl, I'm already live. It's too late. Shout out to the people sending super chats. Let me try to find them. Hurry up. Careful. Calypso, I like that. She says, you look great in that jacket. You deserve everything. I do. I do. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the super sticker. Thank you. There was another one. I'm trying to find it. Boom! Calypso again with the super sticker. Thank you so much. I'll try to catch those before they go because I'll be feeling bad. Y'all. So let's get into it. Let's get messy. Nick Carter's still making music. Yeah, you can say that. Boom. So Hazel-E opens up about the alleged burst in her that she been enduring, y'all, during her marriage to Javon Waller.
It's just priceless. I want me back. I don't want to be controlled. I want to be told what to wear, what to do, what I can say, what I can't say, what music I can record, music I can't record, who I can talk to. I'm just tired of not being able to be myself. I'm tired of mental abuse, actual abuse. I'm tired of my daughter not getting the full love and attention that she deserved without it being a hostile situation. For people who said I would make this up for attention, you're sick. You're fucking sick. I didn't want this. I walked down a whole aisle. Said I do. Changed my last name. Fuck. I know I've asked for prayers so many times before.
Girl, hurry up. Oh my goodness. Hurry up. So I don't know if she's trying to like cancel him, but I'm like, good. How you gonna cancel somebody that don't matter? Like he only mattered because you made him matter. Okay? You was taking care of that nigga. That's the building nigga. So it's okay, girl. You said you leaving the relationship, and whatnot, girl. Cause he tired of, you tired of him sitting over there with all of them jokes after you get off the table. You tired of, everything they send on the internet, he's saying it in the house. He walking up to you, showing you comments. Like, look what this person said about you. They call you Hazel-E. Everybody on the internet said that your shape fucked up. I'm gonna have to agree. So she tired of all of that. She tired of him agreeing with the internet. She's sick of it. And again, he's a builder nigga. So she built him. He has a name because of her. Okay. So the ones you birth, you get to get rid of. You know how they say, girl, I brought you here so I could take you out. Absolutely. I brought you in this world so I can take you out. Hazel-E, you brought him in this world, girl. So you get to take him out. So yes, okay, y'all ain't together, all right? Okay, hurry up, get your stuff, everything. Don't leave nothing. Girl, don't leave nothing. Put him out. Tell him to pack his PlayStation and leave. It's that simple. Pack your PlayStation and Capri Suns and stuff in the refrigerator and leave. Get them Reese's cups and stuff in the top cup. Get all of that and go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Like, pack your PlayStation, them games. Don't forget your headset, all of that. Get it and go. Get it and go. Okay? So Hazel-E, tell him to get that little PlayStation and the more controllers and 4-5 games that you bought him, girl. And going on by his business, girl. Make sure he take his iPod charger, iPhone charger, not yours, because he look like the type to take your charger, girl. Girl, he looked like one of the barbaros that never get back. So yeah, get your charger, your iPhone charger and stuff, girl. Make sure he don't take that computer cord, because he did it before. He did it before, girl. And I mean, it is what it is. That was you getting with him because you, girl. I mean, you had, you Cat Williams and stuff. I mean, you was trying to do your thing, girl. But girl, don't nobody want you like that. No. So you can't make that everybody's problem. Like, that's not everybody's problem. Okay, you said you was going through all this type of a burst in your relationship, girl. I'm glad you're getting out. I'm glad you're getting out. Okay. You've been taking care of him since day one. Again, build a nigga. Is what you had, girl. You build him up just to break him down. So girl, break him down. Hurry up, girl. You can't cancel somebody that don't matter. That's weird. That's weird. It's like Chingy. Like, we're about to get into him too. It's like, y'all can't cancel somebody that Chingy don't matter. Oh my God. If we ain't listening to right third, girl, we ain't chicken headed. We don't want to hear them about no Chingy. Girl, the same thing about you, Hazel-E. Now hurry up, take that little cute baby and go on about your business, girl. You in that 7th face, in 9th body. Go on somewhere. Girl, all you want to do is sit over there and eat chicken and Cheez-Its and Flamin' Hots and Haagen-Dazs and go get it all sucked out. And you keep finding it cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Girl. Now, if you ain't crying about this building nigga, you laying on the bed crying, talking about how you regret, girl, putting a vacuum inside of your body. Now, girl, we sick of you. We sick of you, this surgery, and that building nigga. Now, get rid of him, girl, and then just shut up. Because you got all of this music. No, because I'm sick of her. You got all of this music. I'm tired of people trying to tell me how to do music. You suck. You still trying to do music? Why? Why folk come? I'm like, ugh, she's trash. And the girl, we want to hear none of that. Girl, keep being in my army. Like, we want to hear none of that. Girl, you act like you talented. You're not. Being trash. I don't understand how you paying for these surgeries. I'm like, the music definitely ain't selling. It ain't a piece of it on my phone. I can't name one song by. But she talking about some, I want to make the music that I want. Girl, that little boy was over there telling you what to make. Maybe he wanted you to have some rhythm. Or maybe he was just trying to tell you, you're trash. Nah, you're not about to make it seem like all of that was abuse. He told you that your songs suck, that this music is trash, that you in the studio, man, I'm tired of the mental abuse, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. That ain't mental abuse, you suck. And sometimes, people got to tell you that. People got to tell you that. Because Young Bird used to tell you were great while you were doing this. Oh, your music is great. Oh, just shout it. Oh, yeah, we got a hit on. So, yeah, girl, please. Girl, okay, you need somebody that's going to tell you the truth. All right? And you suck. All right? Your music is trash. It is what it is. Move it along. Okay? Now keep being a mommy. Because y'all want to be mommies. Y'all go tear y'all body up with all of this surgery. And then it's time to do something natural, like, I don't know, get pregnant. Yeah, now it's time to do a natural thing. Okay. And them bent and tucked and sucked and rubbed and all of that, not a body, you know, y'all go through a lot. Okay? Okay? When the human body ain't shaped like a little hourglass. Y'all done made one. Okay? Y'all done made an hourglass. Made one. So where y'all pelvis is this big. Pelvis is this big. This part right here is this big. Y'all done took out 4 ribs and all of that. Y'all talking about some churn. They gonna die. Ain't no way in there for them churn to play. Where them churn gonna play? My goodness. My God. Y'all done put them churn inside of a potion bottle. Put them churn inside of a champagne bottle. Them churn can't grow like that. Like it ain't nowhere in there for the churn to stretch, Lord. How the churn gonna eat, Lord? So no, this needs to be said. Nah. They need to say this. Now, Hazel, shut up. Hazel, shut up. Okay? Shout out to Dennis Byron. I said Dennis Byron, but shout out to him too. Shout out to Denise Brinson. Lord, I said Dennis Byron. But I was close without all the way looking at it, Denise, girl. I love you, girl. Thank you so much for the 640. I love you. What is y'all laughing at? Wordle. I'm telling y'all that y'all always laugh when I'm being for honest. I am being for honest, Yvonne. Okay? I am being, oh my God, I'm about to stop being honest. I'm about to stop being honest. I'm about to stop being honest. My God. So, but no, that needed to be said, Lord. So I said it. Moving right along. Now, this boy done sat over here and said this, you know, about one of your partners being broke. And my girl, Tia Med School, she liked it, Tia Mowry. So now everybody's saying like, oh, y'all, this is definitely her talking about Corey Hardrick. So let's get into it. Let's get into that. I'll be right back.
Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent? Pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? Hey, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together, so you're not gonna help pay any bills. You know I'm in between jobs. You know I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me with no? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. What am I supposed to do till then? Do what you do if I wasn't here. Duh, you said it earlier. What? I'm so happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? Hey, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together, so you're not gonna help pay any bills. You know I'm in between jobs. You know I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me with no? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. What am I supposed to do till then? Do what you do if I wasn't here. Duh, you said it earlier. What? I'm so happy.
So Tia basically was just like, I don't think it's like literally what she went through, but I do think it's similar because again, everybody's experiences are different. So I do think it's something that similar to what she went through with Corey. But again, the bigger lesson to me is for the person that moves that person in. So to me, I feel like this was a big learning lesson for her because yeah, I know. So it's a big learning lesson for her because you can't move a person into your home knowing their situation prior, and then just expecting them to get on their feet. Okay. And what I mean by that is this shows Tia's ignorance. And y'all know I love Tia Mowry down. That is my girl. But it shows her ignorance. Because if Corey was broke when she got with Corey, right? If Corey wasn't really paying no bills when she got with Corey, right? Why would she expect all of that because he was her? So that's what happened with a lot of women. They feel like they can change a dude. If he was with me, I could. No, no, girl. He needs to be showing all of these traits and qualities before you get with him. If he paying his bills and he got his own place and, you know, a car, you know, and all of that, or at least working towards those things. Now, I can understand assisting somebody that is assisting themselves, you know, but to just assist someone, if you picking him up at bus stops or whatever, or seeing him broke on set, you know, or something like that, what else are you expect? I mean, this is who he is. Not, I'm going to change all of that. Him being with me, those things will change. No. And this person also in this video stated that it was Corey's idea, basically, if Tia's agreeing with it, that it was Corey's idea to move in. So if you knew that Corey wanted to move in and you knew his background and his situation, then why would you? That doesn't make Corey look stupid. And then a lot of people say like, oh, Corey's a user. You're not using someone you're married to. That's simple, whether you're a man or a woman. Everything that comes in after that is equally yours. So it's equally yoked. It's not this person does it. No, that's what people that are dating do. When Tia was dating Corey, everything that was Tia's was Tia's. Yeah, so that was Tia income, all of that. Her homes, her cars, her this, her that. When she decided to marry him, she decided to give him half of all of it. Half of all of it. With hopes that he would change and, you know, and whatnot, and be this man that she wanted him to be, you know, kind of like her father, you know, somebody that's always taking care of his household. So, but that didn't happen to a certain degree. Now, I'm not saying he ain't never helped or anything like that. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying in regards to somebody that has been as successful as Tia, you know, her money is something that's going to keep coming in. You know, royalties, all type of things she'll be getting. But when it comes to Corey, that's not the situation. It's absolutely not. He hasn't had a really successful, you know, project or projects type of thing. But he's always wanted to be an actor. It's his dream. And he was with someone that understood that dream. And when you're married, it's a forever, you know, thing. So unless you decide to do what Tia's doing, which is divorce him. So I do believe that, you know, Tia probably went through the financial, you know, what most people do. You know, when you make the bread, you bring in the bread, you take care of the majority of, you know, everything, you know, type of situation. And that can get really stressful, especially with somebody that you don't feel is appreciative. And I think that that is what Tia learned in the long run. It's just like, you don't appreciate me. You don't appreciate me or anything that I have done for you. Like, literally, I'm the reason your name's still ringing bells. Literally, I'm the reason why people even are interested in bringing you on set at all, you know? So, yeah, but I feel like it speaks more about her than it does, you know, Corey. So I don't feel like it's Tia trying to throw shade. I feel like it's more so of a learning lesson. Like, she learned, you know, because it's like, oof, I done been there, you know, type of situation. I think Tia just wants to be happy. And Corey no longer does that for her. And that's okay. I mean, it happens in marriages. So I don't think she was liking it to throw shots at Corey. I think she was just liking it because it's something she can relate to. That's all. Is more so speaking on her, a lesson she's learned. Because again, if everybody gets used, you know, we just all use differently. So just like Corey may have been, how people look at it, Corey may have been using Tia for her money in her home and, you know, and stuff like that. Well, Tia was using Corey too, whether it's to not be alone, to fill a void, to have someone always there for you. So emotionally, you know, she could have been used. So everybody uses people differently, you know. So, because again, if you're looking at the situation like, well, Tia has all of this and she has all of that, so clearly he was using her from jump, then why does she want him there? No one's going to knowingly engage someone that they know is using them. I know he's using me, but no. No, she was head over heels for Corey. So that's just how I look at it. She loved him. You know, rather people didn't see what she saw. That didn't matter to her. And usually with love, it don't, because you don't truly get to choose who you love. It's something that kind of just happens. You know, anybody that's ever been in love, it's a choice later. It's a choice when you realize it, but when you fall for somebody, it kind of just happens. You know, it's not something that, sometimes you pursue people, but the majority of times when you fall in like hardcore love, it's something you're not pursuing. It kind of just falls in your lap. Or somebody you just so happen to bump into or see. You know, you never know, like love at first sight. That is definitely true. Because if you see someone, you pursue that person, y'all fall in love, get married, all of that. That means that was love at first sight. The first time you saw that person, it was something in you that wanted to be with them. So I do believe that that is real. And I think that that's what it was to Tia. She saw Corey and it was love at first sight. When she saw him, she saw nobody else. She was just like, yeah, I want me a piece of that. So, and she did. So yeah, again, everyone gets used. People just use people differently is how I look at it. So yeah. So shout out to Tia and Corey again. It's a sad situation. Divorce is never cool, but sometimes it just has to be done. So shout out to Tia. That's my girl. That's my girl. Now DaBaby got coupons for his tickets. Okay. Sometimes the world has a way of humbling you, and DaBaby has been selling his tickets buy one get one. BOGO. On his ticket sales, y'all. So DaBaby sells concerts tickets buy one get one free due to low turnout at smaller venues. Okay. So the neighborhood talk says, well, damn. I mean, it's a good deal if you want something last minute to do a Tuesday night. So right here it says general admission, $22 to $42. BOGO, which is buy one get one general admission, which takes off $22. Good. So you were basically paying $22 for 2 tickets, or $42 for 2 tickets. Yeah, $42 for 2 tickets. So no, 22 because it's $22. Well, 22 to 42. So it depends on if you're getting a closer seat, which would be like the 42. But if you're getting like a 22 each, then it's only $22. And at the smaller venues, that's not a big deal because it's small. So you're going to be pretty close to the stage, no matter what. It's the arenas, it's where those tickets really get up there in prices, because the closer you are to the stage is the more it's going to cost. So, but this is a club. So they don't, well, smaller venues are usually like clubs and stuff like that, right? So they don't have like sections, seats. I mean, they may have like VIP sections, but they don't have like seats, chairs out there. No, it's a dance floor, So you buy a ticket to get in. That is an entry, not a this is your seat, and stuff like that. No, because again, there are smaller venues, and it says that right. DaBaby sells concert tickets, buy one get one free due to low turnout at smaller events. So it's not even the bigger events, which is a bigger issue, because if you can't fill up a club, you damn sure ain't filling up no arena. Why would we put you at Madison Square Garden if you can't even fill up Magic City? Hurry up. Why would we be like, oh yeah, DaBaby is going to do a concert or a tour, and he's going to be at the Gardens for what? No, that's how artists get bigger tours, by selling out the smaller venues. Because when you sell out them, they'd be like, okay, well, we could put them in a bigger space and they would be supported in, a bigger way with more money. We can make more money, off of this situation. But if you can't even fill up clubs, and whatnot, they have no world tour for what? No, you need to be back on the Chitlin circuit, is what that is, which, everybody knows the Chitlin circuit. So DaBaby has definitely been humbled by the audience, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it because this is somebody that walks around very arrogant, as if he can do no wrong. He's done plenty to people, and he is not flourishing, and that is exactly what he gets. He gets it because it's the being overly cocky, the overly arrogant. I feel like a lot of people pick up on that energy and they don't like it. The drama and the things that he does, especially the people like Danny Lay ain't even having problems selling no tickets. She on tour. They're not having no problems. They're doing just fine. They're selling out places, all of that. So if Danny Lay can do it, the same girl you humiliated live, your baby mama, what's your problem? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Yeah. Just like with the situation with his other mom, Mimi, his other baby mama, Mimi. I feel like Mimi is a very talented rapper. If you've ever seen, she's done videos and and whatnot. I feel like DaBaby pays her or gives her extra and whatnot so that she won't rap. I feel like he deliberately wants to hold her back, literally. But it's no problem for Danny Lay to be out here light skinned this. He wanted this. He wanted yellow bone. He wanted yada 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 yada. That was completely fine. But when it comes to Mimi, someone who is actually talented, Mimi can spit. She can flow. And I feel that DaBaby makes sure that he pays her and gives her extra funds and whatnot so that she won't rap because he doesn't want her to, because he knows that she can be successful. That's the thing. He literally wants to hold her back. So yeah, so shout out to Mimi because she's very talented. DaBaby, again, everything coming his way he deserves. You deserve all of this because the fans are speaking. Yeah, you can't blame this. Oh, this is when they can't. Ain't nobody canceling you. You can't force nobody to buy no ticket. You can't, like the white people or the people at the labels is calling us. Ain't nobody call me and tell me don't buy a DaBaby ticket. Ain't nobody messaged me and said don't go support DaBaby. If you go support DaBaby concert thing, I haven't got any of those. If you support DaBaby and with a weapon, a picture of a weapon, talking about some see you soon. No, I haven't gotten any of that. So again, if people aren't supporting you, DaBaby, it's because they simply just don't want to. Lil Baby and nobody else is having these issues because they haven't done or do what you do. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Lil Baby, people like that, people want to be around him. He's a funny, fun person. And that's the energy that is being displayed. DaBaby, you giving non-approachable. You've been giving that for a very long time. Don't even approach him, type of situation. Like, ain't even worth it. Don't even approach him. That's what you're giving. You are a stereotypical black man. That is who you are. You're a walking, talking stereotype. Is what you are. Overly masculine, all of that. 2 feet tall. Turtle. All of that. Head shaped like a PT Cruise. So, yeah, you're getting exactly what you deserve. You absolutely are. And again, it's the fans. The fans are speaking. The fans are stating that they are moving on. You're not what we checking for. You called out Megan Thee Stallion in your album. I don't know why all y'all coming from Megan, but that's whatever. For Megan sis, but you called out Megan sis. No one even cared. I wouldn't even care. Like, just go away. What it's giving you in that head. Go away. Go away. So you're flashing all of these rings and all of that stuff. They must be rented. They must be rented. You see how quickly Kanye fell from the billionaire status? You're not even a half billionaire. You ain't even close. Near it. Like, you're not even worth 10 million. I mean, like, literally. Like, you ain't got 10 mil to just be like, here you go. No, you don't. You'd have a plane and you don't. You don't even have a plane. You don't even have a plane. So, yeah. Here, flip. What's T? Like, yeah, he deserves it all. That's how I view it. I don't feel like there's anything happening that DaBaby does not deserve. From being so cocky and going around making it look like he is it. Nobody matters now that I am here. I am God is what he given. Pow-powing black people just to try to make it seem like you hard. Taking the life of a black person again just to seem like you hard. All of that. Like, yeah, you're getting exactly what's due to you. And I hope it continues. Because a person like him does not deserve support. I don't feel like everybody deserves a platform that big if they're going to be doing those type of things. So, yeah. Absolutely. So he's done a lot in his life. And nobody's exempt from karma. So, yeah. So shout out to him for being a loser. A loser ass nigga. Not my girl. Nah, y'all know I have a very soft spot in my heart for her. Iowa sex trafficking victim who admitted to killing her R word escapes custody by reportedly turning off her GPS tracker. Okay. Neighbors get into this. An Iowa ex-trafficking victim who killed her R word was sentenced to probation recently has escaped custody and is now wanted by police. Piper Louie, 18, was sentenced to 5 years probation in September after she admitted to killing her R word, Zachary Brooks, 37, back in 2020. The judge ordered a deferred judgment and allowed Lewis to serve. Oh, it's Lewis. Okay. To serve out her probation at the Fresh Start Women's Center in Des Moines, Iowa. According to probation violation documents obtained by the Des Moines Register early on Friday, November 4th, someone opened a door at Fresh Start, setting off an alarm and alerting an officer on duty. The officer saw Lewis exiting the building and her GPS monitor was cut off at some point that day. Mm-hmm. So let's get into this. Shout out to the 1K in the building. Please hit the like. Please, please, please.
GoFundMe has frozen that money. Now officials are searching for Piper Lewis after she escaped custody yesterday morning. It happened around 6:15. Lewis has also cut off her GPS tracker. Now there's a warrant out for her arrest. Piper Lewis was 15 years old when she admitted to killing 37-year-old Zachary Brooks in Des Moines in 2020. She said Brooks raped her several times before she killed him. Back in September, a Polk County judge sentenced Lewis to 5 years probation and a deferred judgment. She was also ordered to pay $150,000 in restitution. Her case gained national attention. A GoFundMe was set up for Piper Lewis to help her pay that restitution. It surpassed $500,000. GoFundMe has frozen that money.
Now, y'all see how quick GoFundMe froze that girl account, whatnot. Now, I feel like this story is a very sad story. The reason why is because, again, this girl was trafficked. With that happening, there's also, she can't trust nobody. I'm sure life is very hard for her. And she don't know who to trust. So if you don't know who to trust and you've been locked up in captivity and while you were, all of these horrid things happening to you. And Iowa could have did more to find that young lady. But instead, she was captured. And if not for her freeing herself, because who knows what Zachary, a white man, would have done to her if she didn't protect herself. Because the police damn sure didn't. They didn't. But let's blame her. She's violent. She's fast. You know how those black girls are. She's fast and all of this stuff. So she was probably over there because she met him and they was together. She was 15. A 15-year-old going through all of these things, and then y'all make her pay I have to pay $150,000 because I protected myself. I have to pay $150 in restitution because I was R-worded over several times by this person, traumatizing me day in and day out. And I gotta pay y'all $150,000. I gotta be put on probation. For what? For what? Not if that would have happened to a white girl, because it is what it is. Because it would have happened to a white girl, the state would have awarded her $150 for being a hero, for saving the community from this person that's out here hurting minor girls. She would have been a hero. But this girl goes through this, and she protects herself. Literally. And she owe y'all money. She needs to be put on probation. Y'all was literally trying to give her jail time for being R-worded. So I'm the predator. I'm the bad person in this situation. Me. I did something wrong. Why would she not feel that way? Why would she not feel like she did something wrong? I had to rescue myself because no one helped me. I had to rescue myself, and in the manner that I had to do it, I gotta go. I'm in trouble. How would that not mess your mind up? So again, she don't know who to trust. Ain't nobody around her that love her, and whatnot. So her just wanting to run. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she want to get away from all of that stuff? Like, that's a lot to be putting in a lot of pressure. This is a prime example of Black people being thrown away. They don't care about that girl. They don't care about her. They don't. So you mean to tell me this officer watched her leave and y'all ain't found her? Y'all should have found her within 10 minutes. She couldn't have got far. Not the deputy went after her, you know, nothing like that. We saw her exit. She cut off her monitor at some point. We have no idea. But she left. She's gone. Make sure you freeze her GoFundMe so she doesn't have any money. If the GoFundMe was what she was after, wouldn't she have took care of that stuff before she left? Doesn't sound like she cares about money. She wants freedom. The girl wants to be freed. She don't know who to trust and who knows how she's being treated there. I mean, she's in Iowa. Iowa is a very racist place. I'm trying to make it seem like Iowa is a great place to be. No, the hell it's not. Very limited Black people in that state. It's probably, you could count them on your hand. How many of them are within the whole state? A predominantly white state. Like, so let's not make it seem like it's hard to find her. Very easy. Very easy. It's a bunch of Black girls walking around, so we can't find her. She sticks out like a sore thumb in Iowa, especially Des Moines. Yeah, there's Black people there, spread out. Maybe 100 in total. Not that's a Black community, it's a Black area. No, it isn't. No, it's not. She's very easy to find. You're not looking for her. You know, that's the thing. Because again, that's a prime example is what she is a Black person thrown away. This girl going through all type of trauma, all type of stress, anxiety, living life literally on the edge. She don't know what to do, where to go, who to trust. Is she trying to get to family? Somebody that she knows? I mean, y'all do got her on house arrest and on monitors and, you know, all of that, like she did something wrong. So I'm sure she already feels that she does. I mean, you literally have the state in front of you telling you what you did was wrong. After all I've been through. So that's just letting us know that if he would have lived, he'd be basically getting off scot-free. And she still would have to pay him $150,000. Crazy. I'm like, that is insane. That all of that happened to that girl and she's the problem. Wow. So I would love to find her and like help her in like any way I could. Because that poor girl, I can imagine what she's going through. I literally couldn't. I could try, but I can't imagine what she's going through. She has a very distinctive look, so she would be very easy to find. They're not putting up no information for you to contact them if you see her. No, they don't care about her. They do not care. She is a problem. She is a problem. They would rather just throw her in jail because then they didn't got to deal with her at all. You know, so they just finding ways to me to arrest her. I'm like, who does all of this to a victim? Like that poor girl. She's still like a childlike. Everything she done been through. But let's overlook all of those things. For what? What are we overlooking for? Let's look right at it. The girl has had a very, very, very traumatic thing happen to her over and over and over again with no protection from no one. Family, police, nobody. So she's going to be very untrusting. Anybody walking up to her telling her that, oh, I have your best interests. We're here to help you. You think she's trying to hear that? You here to help me. You see what happened the last time? I helped myself and look where I'm at. So it seems like anything you do is just going to make things worse. You know, type of situation. Again, there's no one for her to trust. And they're forcing her to stay in a state where crazy things have happened to her. Like she's on probation with an ankle monitor. So they're forcing her to say, it's like, are you kidding me? If the girl has family out of state or something like that, let her go serve her time there. Let her go do her little probation there or something. If somebody's willing to take her in, especially. If she's leaving, obviously she feels that she has somewhere to go. Or at least going to try to. And she's in danger just being out there by herself. She doesn't need to be out there by herself. She does not. So it's like, look for her. But they're not because they don't care. They ain't looking for that girl. So somebody else snatch her up and something else happen to her. Do you think she's going to stop them this time? She's going to let them do whatever. I ain't gonna try to save my life or anything. Whatever y'all do to me, just do it. Because the last time I did this, they tried to put me in jail for protecting myself. So if somebody else try to snatch her up, why would she tell? Why she probably won't come. And most victims are susceptible to being victims again, being victimized again. You know, makes them more vulnerable to it. So I don't know. I just feel like that's trash. That's trash. But y'all pray for her. Y'all pray for my girl Piper. Love you, Piper, wherever you are, girl. Hope you're safe. You know, my heart aches for her. I weep for her. I definitely do. I can only imagine. So right there is out here talking about Sydney Star again. So let's get into this real quick.
I felt like they may try to do something like that. But then I said, you know what? Everybody else ain't did nothing to me. I ain't gonna do that because I got fans that's homosexual. And I have nothing against them for what this individual did. So I took that risk or chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate my fans.
God bless them.
You know what? After that happened, I was about to stop taking pictures with homosexual individuals because I felt like they may try to do something like that.
Chingy, shut up. Because you took pictures with all the women you cheated on your wife and stuff with. Like, I don't get that. So you would take a picture with all the women that you cheat with. All of them. But because Cindy Big Bad Star came out and said what she said, plenty of people lie. That's what they do. Okay, she lied. Like, okay, she lied. We get it. That did not ruin your career. You already sucked. Talent is talent. There's been plenty of people came out and said stuff about Drake, said stuff about 21 Savage, all type of people. They're flourishing. They're doing just fine because they're talented. Okay, we get it. Sydney Star lied. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know. He acted like he was married on that celebrity show that they go on, the counseling, the marriage boot camp. He was on there and he cheated a lot. He was cheating all the time. So you'll sit there and disrespect who you with, wife, fiance, whoever. But I believe he was married. You'll sit here and take pictures of all the people that you're sleeping with, that you're cheating on them with. There's been plenty of females that have came forward and said that they slept with you too, Chingy, and they lied. Hashtag Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish lied on you. Did you were you ever thinking like, let me stop taking pictures with heterosexual women? There's other girls that said that they slept with you too, that were heterosexual women. Were you debating if you're going to take pictures with them anymore? I find that weird. I'm going to take a picture with all the people I'm cheating on my wife with, or my girlfriend with, or my fiance with, but because they don't lie. They tell the truth. They really be sleeping with me. But she lied. So I got to excommunicate the whole gay community because now they might do that too. Chingy. Chingy, shut up. Like, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. So Tiffany Haddish, she absolutely did. She lied. What she say? She slept with him or his brother. No, what was it? Chingy or Chingy's either brother or cousin. It was something like that. But Tiffany Haddish lied. She did not tell the truth. But I believe at first, I don't know if it was Chingy or it could have been Chingy. It could have been Chingy. Either Chingy or Chingy, I don't know, brother or something like that. But, or met the brother and then got introduced to Chingy or something like that. But Tiffany did lie and said that certain things happen, right? He wasn't considering that. I'm not going to take any more pictures with women because what Tiffany Haddish said, like, this is like, shut up. Like, Chingy, we don't care. Sydney Star did not ruin your career. Luda did when he had you blackballed after you left. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jermaine Dupri tried to revive it and that didn't work either. So you know that Ludacris blackballed you, boy. Vogue sues Drake and 21 Savage for fake Vogue cover used to promote her Lost album. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You said you're not aware of this story. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull it up for you. So Vogue is upset with Drake the Beige and with 21 tattoo in the middle of the forehead Savage about or them using their Vogue cover without their permission. So hold on, live on Chingy. So how do y'all feel about that? I feel like that's what Drake gets because they always trying to bite me EP. They want everything to look expensive. They want everything to look expensive. So so they couldn't even promote their album without putting some type of label or design on there. So who better than Vogue? So they used the Vogue, which to me is not like a big deal. I don't think that, that's like a big deal, but I guess Vogue does, and again, it is their company. Hold on right here. Let me pull this up because y'all know I keep a good receipts. Let me pull this up real quick for the people that aren't familiar with Chingy and Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish claps back at Chingy for denying they hooked up. Hold up right there, you two. Rapper Chingy is denying he ever hooked up with comedian Tiffany Haddish after she told Ellen's show audience they did. And now Haddish clapped back at him. During a recent appearance on the daytime talk show, Haddish 39 was asked by host Ellen DeGeneres if she ever dated a celebrity that the world doesn't know about. Her response was, Chingy. I mean, it was a hookup. That was the early 2000s. I don't even know if that counts anymore. And Chingy said he ain't never hooked up with no Tiffany. He said, I never hooked up with her. I was never with her. We never did anything. She lied. And I believe Chingy said something about like his brother or cousin or something like that met Tiffany. And that's, I don't know if that's how he ended up. I believe it was something like that. Like the brother or something actually knew her. But nothing like that. Like he said, I don't know what she's talking about. So she claps back because Chingy, after she said that on Ellen's show, Chingy came forward and was like, no, I didn't. Like, I never smashed her. I don't know Tiffany like that. Like, she tried it. Like, I've never hooked up with her or anything. So that's what I said. He ain't never came forward and did no interview and said that he contemplated taking pictures with heterosexual women because heterosexual women lying on him. So what's the problem with gay people? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're literally putting your foot in your mouth, Chingy, like, shut up. Because other people have lied on you, even heterosexual women. So, you ain't contemplating that. Just say that you don't want to be around gay people. Like, just, that's fine. I mean, to each his own. You don't deal with gay people. You don't want to be around them. That ain't how you get out. You don't mind them being, in the vicinity, but you don't want them around you. Okay? You don't have to use Sydney as an excuse. Because to me, that's an excuse. The girl said she lied. She apologized. Move on. Like, I don't even answer any questions about it or anything anymore. Just because to me, it's over with. So, yeah. So it's the same thing with Tiffany. Speak on it, Chingy. Did you contemplate not taking pictures with heterosexual women anymore after Tiffany lied on you? Or, yeah, shut up. So, yeah, move around. But I know I keep a receipt. So I don't want people to think I was just like making something up. On Tiffany Haddish, because I absolutely am not. Like, I be reading. That's all I do is read. Like, I love to read. And I retain information very well. I was the test king. I was the test king. I always pass tests in school. So, yes. Why does it keep going? What is this? Oh, okay, so we did. Okay. All right. Move right along. So Justin Bieber will be performing Friday in the... Where is it? The State Farm Arena in Atlanta is where Takeoff's funeral will be being held. And Justin Bieber is supposed to be singing. Interesting. So shout out to Justin. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like. Where are we on likes, mods? Please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Okay. So again, weird, because I mean, Just is not like a singer. I mean, so I don't know what he's going to be singing while there. Maybe he just wants, because I know him and Quavo and them, you know, are cool. You know, Justin and Quavo had a cute song, you know, together, cute single, did pretty well. So of course, you know, being cool with Quavo, he's cool with Takeoff, you know, having a relationship with him as well. Girl, that's what I heard, that he couldn't do the rest of his tour because he was sick and not feeling well, you know, and stuff like that. I heard the same thing. I heard that he was sick too. I heard that he had to cut the rest of his tour, you know, and stuff like that. And went from canceling a show or two to basically canceling the rest of the whole tour because of his throat and him being sick and whatnot. So yeah, I thought the same thing, but I just felt like somebody else would have been better suited. I don't know, like Tank or like Usher, you know, somebody like the singing at his funeral, but maybe they're letting him do it because it's only 400 likes. I'm gonna need at least 300 more likes. It's 1,200 people in the building. Can we? It is free. It is free. Get them likes up. Let me know when y'all want me to continue.
Oh, Lyrica.
You look just like
Get them likes up.
Now, you were just singing a song.
She's like Reby.
We just do something.
Well,
and
I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing a praise party. You been mentioning that child's name.
I wish I was a Jackson. I sing anytime they ask me. Come on now.
Let me try. I mean, my throat is not together.
That's
I'll
all right.
try. No weapon formed against me, no, shall prosper. Now, it won't work. He will do what he said he would do. He will stand by your side. He will come through. So don't be afraid of your enemy. He'll hold you through the day.
Wait, I just heard Michael.
Do y'all want her to come back? Do y'all want our cousin to come back? Because all y'all got to do is hit the like. Nah. Because I keep going to get Michael Jackson's cousin. I keep going to get her. Absolutely. I go get my girl. So get them likes up. Hold on now. I want to get back to the Justin. Where's Justin? That's what you hear and listen. So who do y'all think would be better suited to sing than Justin? Now, Justin's supposed to be singing at this man's funeral. Rest in peace to Takeoff. Y'all know I love Takeoff. Now, Justin's supposed to be singing, but I don't know. I found that a little weird. I was just like, Justin? Like, out of all people, I'd rather Offset sing than Justin, you know. Now, no issue with Justin. I like Justin Bieber. Here I. But I'm just like weird. To me, that was weird. You know, it's kind of like when Christina Aguilera sung at Etta James' funeral. I said, where's Beyonce? Beyonce must be busy. Because Sierra Aguilera, now that's my girl. I like her. Loud ass. I like her over singing names. But yes, I'm like, why is this white Latina up here talking about something? I'm like, no. Where's Jennifer? Where's Screamer for Hudson at? Where's Screamer for Hudson? Like, where is she? No, let's get this together. Where's Fantasia? Where my girl at? Like, go get Fantasia. Cause Christina, get out. Now, girl, we like you and everything, but you was trying it. You was over here trying it. Girl, right, Mariah. Like, girl. Girl. Who you talking about? Screaming for Hudson? Screamer for? Y'all talking about her? Girl. Girl, right? Where's green eggs and ham Tasia, girl? Girl, where's green eggs and ham Tasia? I don't know nothing about opera. That'll be the longest song ever. Because you know Chloe and Helen are my girls, but you know they love to hold a note. They love to hold a note. They miss my girls. They miss my girls. But they love to hold a note. I don't know. That song might be a little long because they love to hold a note. Wish I could be part of that world. I'm like, girl, hurry up. Because you're not about to do this the whole song. I mean, the whole movie. I'm like, oh my God. Now, I love them. But, you know, they love to hold a note. So I don't know. Because there's going to be a lot of people that want to, you know, come to this funeral. Girl, it's a lot of people. As long as she don't sing My First Time, or My First Love, or whatever the song is. As long as she don't get up there, as long as she'll get up there like that, we good. As long as she'll sing My First Love, because I'm like, Kiki, how did your verse and the chorus become 4 minutes? You don't even sing avant part. You just sing your part. I'm keeping your candy coated violence. She just made it 4 minutes. Then with the I'm like, girl, we get it. You can sing, still ain't made no new mercy. So now I like Kiki. It's my girl. But at the same time, ooh, not Lizzo. Shout out to Yvonne. Thank you for the super sweetie. Yeah, it's the runs for me. It's the runs for me, Sam. It's the runs for me. Oh, I would love if Lauren went up there to sing. Y'all know she'd be late. Lauren wouldn't show up to the par beds, about to pick that man up and take him on, y'all. Then she'd just be getting there. Lauren be late. Lauren be late. Oh, Lauren be late. I don't know about her. Oh, yes, Lettucey. Oh, I love Lettucey. Oh, I love her. Oh, she is such a beautiful singer. I love her. I love Lettucey. Oh, Lettucey. Oh, I love her. I adore Lettucey. Oh, I could do Jasmine. That's my girl. Very soulful voice. I could do Jasmine. Mariah. Now, y'all know I love Mariah, right? But Mariah, girl, now she ain't singing like she used to. And I don't expect her to. But, ooh, let Mario sing. Ooh, Tamala, yay. Somebody else had another go. Kelly Price, yay. I love Kelly Price. Ooh, Kelly Price in that voice. Kelly Price gives me like shivers when she sings. So yes, of course, Beyonce book. Ooh, not Floetry. Patty. I can see Patty. Okay, ooh, Faith. That's how she spelled her name too. And that's how she spelled it too. Who them teachers used to give her paperback like, girl, you even spelled your name wrong. She even had red marker over her name. Like, girl, you even spelled this wrong. And Marina got 2 R's. You tried it. Like, girl. Oh my goodness. So, yays. Ooh, Mary, yays. I love Mary. Ooh, yes, Jaguar. Yays. Let's get Jaguar up there, y'all. That's my groove. Ooh, Candy the Joker. I can. Ooh, not Nicki Minaj. Candy the Joker. I can. Candy better not get up there yodeling. She better not get up there to yodeling. Ooh, BB, love BB. Yes, BB. Yes, BB. Mhm. As long as she ain't got to read nothing, I feel like she'll be fine. Fantastic. As long as she ain't got to read nothing, don't have her nothing to read. She needs to already know the song. That's it. Don't have her nothing new. Don't have her nothing new. Don't have her nothing new. Mm-hmm. As long as she know the song already. Don't have her nothing new. Nothing new. Oh, another yodeler. Oh my goodness. Another yodeler. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Ooh, not Tyler Perry. Burger Lizzo, lasagna pan Lizzo. Why do y'all want Lizzo to get up there and embarrass herself? As long as she could cut the runs and we could just get a couple, we're good. She had a treatment. And she had a treatment. Now we don't need no drunk up there being honest. Takeoff. We don't need her up there. We don't need no drunk up there now. So. Ooh, not Gangsta's Paradise herself, Monica. Oh my goodness, not Monica. I mean, she could. She could though. She you know, get screaming for Hudson. I said that. I said that about screaming for Hudson. And right, you can't do nothing to get up that bad. Because she need to get up there. No. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ooh, not sweetie. Marvin said, I see, I don't know about church people. Because you know the church people. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Ooh, Tamia. I would love to hear her. Oh my goodness. Oh, why y'all keep naming murderers? Can we name people that ain't taking lives to go sing for lives being taken? I can keep naming murderers. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I never should have kissed you. Who said Tiny Harris? I never should have kissed you. Ooh, right. She could get up that grill. Mm-hmm. Mama D. She could get up that I deserve. Takeoff deserve. His family deserve. His mama deserve. His child deserve. Yes. Yes. Yeah, she could. Lord, now Macy Green. Lord makes to get up there and I play it out. Oh my goodness. But I'm dreaming of you, baby. Go on, Macy. And I keep my cool, but I'm feeling. Go on, Macy. I can see Macy up there. I feel. Yeah. I try to say goodbye to Takeoff and joke. Yeah. I could see her up there. Go on, Macy, girl. Macy, get up there. Girl, that's who it's going to be, y'all. Make it happen. Ooh, not until my baby's born. To my baby. Ooh. Ooh, no, not Ray J. Not till my baby's born. To my baby. We cannot. No. Who said Sierra? Who said Sierra? Who said Sierra? Stop. Girl, how she want to slaughter that national anthem? No, ma'am. Love Sierra, but no, ma'am. Vocalist, she is not. Ooh, getting chased by trans women. Okay. chased out of rooms and shit. Okay, Bobby. Okay, alrighty then. Kelly, I could do Kelly. Yes, Kelly is a wonderful songstress. I could do Kelly Rowland. I can handle it. I can handle it. Yeah, Ella May, I like her too. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Her, love her. Ooh, not the whisper herself. What's she gonna get up there and say? Everywhere I go, every smile I see. Who gonna drive his Uber car for the day? He do Uber. Oh my goodness. Right, strong soulful voice. Strong soulful voice. Yeah, Mary. I could do Mary J. Mary J. Okay, yeah, we can talk about this all day. Let's move on. So, yeah, so shout out to Takeoff. Rest in peace again to him again. I found that weird that Justin Bieber will be singing there. But, you know, again, shout out to Justin, I guess. I don't know, it's just weird. But moving right along. So, speaking of I Deserve, Momma D, I'm not reading her caption because I don't care. Let's get into what happened on Love and Hip Hop between Momma D and Scrappy. He was basically telling her how he feels about basically not being able to convey certain emotions because she never taught him them and he never learned them, but he still loves and respects her. So it's kind of hard to have that type of conversation with your parent when you're disagreeing with their parenting and they feel that they've done their best. So it's a harder discussion. So let's get into Scrappy. Fair use, VH1, fair damn use.
To give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older.
Hey, so do you
know this real? Cause like this this in my head, my whole life, in my head. The I go through, I can't even go to her. She hard. I can't go to you hard. So I'm on the concrete. My granddaddy ain't that hard.
Wow.
But guess what? And I ain't taking nothing. I grew up in a whorehouse. I grew up in a trap house.
Yep.
So all I knew was that. You know what I'm saying? And I love you because you held it down and like you did what you had to do. But imagine you never had
child
to,
point of view.
You never had to sleep with your mama 24/7 because you couldn't go in your room.
Okay.
You never had to walk in on mother dope.
Yeah.
You never had to walk in on mother just you know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, I had to deal with that because everything that happened, I had to deal with that. And I'm still dealing with it because ain't nobody come and take me to give me no help. Ain't nobody got me no help. I learned about that when I got older.
Hey, so do you
know this real? Cause like this this in my head, my whole life, in my head. The I go through, I can't even go.
Now he slept with Momma D. I cannot. He did not sleep with her. He was just saying like he had to sleep in the same bed because his bed was already preoccupied.
Go to her, she hard. I can't go to you hard. So I'm on the concrete. My granddaddy ain't that hard.
Wow.
But guess what? And I ain't taking nothing. I grew up in a whorehouse. I grew up in a trap house.
Yep.
So all I knew was that.
Now I feel Scrap. I absolutely do. I think this is one of the realest moments that Scrappy has ever had on reality television, especially when it can seem so fake. You could tell that that's real. Everything that he said. So the thing about it is, again, when you know that you're like Scrappy said to her, you know, I appreciate everything you did for me because you did hold it down. You supported this and, you know, blah, 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 like his music career, you know, whatnot, the money that she did, all that stuff. Doing, you know, well, running, you know, a whorehouse, she took care of him and his sister with it, you know, made sure that they're okay. And then when he wanted to rap, you know, that stuff, she put money behind his dreams. So with somebody that has helped him so much, it's hard to be angry with that person, but you still are. Meaning that when Scrappy was being raised, he wasn't being raised to respect any women. The only woman he was being raised to respect was Momma D. Okay. So when it comes to that standard, that's not a healthy relationship when your mom's going around calling people bitches and hoes and pimping out women, using them as objects versus to people, treating them like people. So when Scrappy gets older and when he starts dating girls, how do you think he's going to treat them? He's going to treat them the same way. The only person he's going to respect is his mother. Like there's no respect coming from, you know, these other people, but we are our own person. So just because his mom did that doesn't mean that he have to fall in line and do those things either, you know, and whatnot. But it still doesn't make it okay, because it is traumatic. It's traumatizing. You know, when you got people doing drugs and stuff around you as a child, you're walking in, seeing sexual acts being performed or hearing them, you know, all night and things like that. It really affects you. Like it truly does. It's even similar back to R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly went through a lot of, you know, those things, especially with sexuality, it being extremely sexual at a young age is very possible to Scrappy. And with everything going on, to me, it has a deeper meaning. So there's more behind it, is how I feel. There's more things that happened that he's probably just not willing to discuss publicly. But, you know, there's other things that happened that literally traumatized him because he does not feel protected, especially by his mom. Like, you placed me in all of these situations and to where I became a hard person, to have a very hard exterior and interior with myself. So when I am feeling a certain way, when I am being affected by the things that happened to me when I grew up, when I can't come to you because you're like a rock, you know, you suck it up and man up, you know, type of conversation. And then when I go to my girl, it's like she the same thing, you know, it's kind of like man up. So it's like I have never gotten help. You know, there's a lot of things that I need help with learning and figuring out about myself and being able to express it differently, so I don't have these problems with my own children, because I already do. You know, there's already an isolation between him and his older daughter, Imani. I don't feel like her mom, Erica, has anything to do with it. I think it's just more so just how she was raised. And when not a lot of times, Scrappy was not there for her. You know, being on tour and being an artist and stuff like that, it draws you closer to the parent that is there, the person that is there. So he already has issues with that. And how can he go and fix them if he's always being told to be hard? If he's always told to do this and just suck it up and keep pushing? You know, strength to me is a fairy tale if you don't ever deal with what's going on inside. So you have people like Mama D that instead of dealing with issues that come up, instead of hearing Scrappy out, she basically tried to make it seem like, to me, because he got mad at her and he started yelling at her throughout the conversation, because she tried to make it seem like she was not responsible, you know, for how he came up, for feeling a lot of the ways that he feels. And she absolutely is. You are very responsible for these things. Anything that happened to him while he was being raised, you were the one raising him. So yeah, you're very responsible for his turnout. Him not having respect for women, him not dealing with what's going on internally, him submerging his problems with alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. That's all coming from you. This is all stuff that he's seen and witnessed while being around you. And he's not saying like you did it deliberately. No, it's a part of life. It's the life that you lived. I was just a part of it. But no child, you know, should be a part of anything like that. Scrappy or his sister, they shouldn't have been involved living in. I mean, could you imagine literally living in a whorehouse? Being raised in a whorehouse? You know, and whatnot. Like, that's crazy, you know, type of situation. So again, and I don't think Scrappy's like literally telling her like, this is your problem, this is your fault. Like, I don't feel like he's ever really been able to open up to her and tell her how he feels, you know, about his upbringing. So it's something that he, you know, a little piece might come out here and there, but it's not something that he's literally just told her, like, this is how I feel, you know, type of situation. So it's very unfortunate that she didn't take him serious, because you need to take him serious when he's saying these things, because he's not saying them to hurt you, but a person can be hurt by it. If Mama D feels like she did the best that she could being a single mother raising her children, then it's going to be hard for somebody to come and tell her what she did was wrong. You know, it's going to be hard for her to hear that when she's going to look at you like, what else was I supposed to do? You may say like, you could have went and got a job, you could have went and did this, you could have went and did that. But to her, she didn't feel like those were options. You know, she did what she needed to do to pay her bills and to take care of her children. You know, so for one of her children that she's done so much for, you know, to come at her like you did something wrong, it's easy for her to get defensive, especially if she doesn't know where it's coming from. That's why I said it's sad that she didn't listen. Like, just listen to what he's saying, because if she did, then she'd see that he's talking about his experience. He's not trying to blame this on you and make you feel bad and make you feel like an unfit mother. And so that's not his goal. You know, his goal here is to just be heard. You know, you need to know that I'm going through these things, because then if we talk about them, because then you can approach him like, son, you know, I didn't know this. You know, I wish you would have came and told me sooner, but you're telling me now, you know, so let's try to work through this. You know, what can I do? What do you feel like you need from me, you know, within this situation, so that I can help you help yourself? You know, because again, it's not much Mama D can do. That's the past. You can't go and change the past, but you can create a new future, you know. And with Mama D always being so confrontational, even when it comes to Bambi and about their children, and even Shay, even bringing up Shay to throw in Bambi's face and call Shay's kids her grandchildren and stuff like that. That's crazy. And she doesn't realize when you're already going through so much internally, like how Scrappy feels about his mom internally, and then she's doing things like this to push buttons, and it's like, I already feel somebody, it's going to be a tick, tick, boom. You know, that's all that's going to happen. So I appreciate Scrappy for acknowledging what's going on the inside, you know, because that is where mental health starts, you know, acknowledging the problem, acknowledging that there's something wrong, and then you get to go from there. And sometimes you be upset or depressed or, you know, angry, and you have no idea why, you know, and sometimes it's because of something that you haven't dealt with, you know. So shout out to Scrappy for trying to at least deal with what's going on with him internally, because it can help. It really can. It can make you truly a better person, because it will show you why you do a lot of things you do. If Scrappy cheats a lot and stuff like that, I mean, being raised in a whorehouse, I could see it. I mean, I could see things like that. Somebody needs to come and teach him that what he went through was not okay. But when he's saying it, it's like a blame is being placed on Mama D, like she literally wanted to expose her children to that type of lifestyle. No, I don't feel like it's a deliberate thing, but it still happened. You know, a consequence that she, you know, wasn't anticipating, but still came. So she has to get to the point to where she can realize she may have done things wrong. And then when you can admit that, then you and Scrappy can heal, because then you'll be more open to hearing what he's saying. But to me, Mama D got a guard up, you know, just like, no, I was a good mom. I raised y'all. I got y'all to where y'all needed to get to, blah, blah, blah. Y'all ain't about to make me feel no type of way because I'm a good mother, you know, is how Mama D looks at it. And she's not wrong, you know, because she is, you know, she took care of kids. She got them grown, healthy, you know, all of that stuff. That's what she was supposed to do. But it's in the manner of how you do it. Michael Jackson and his family, Joe Jackson got all of his kids to being grown, but look at the manner it happened. You know, those children being beat to get steps right, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, look at all it took, you know, to get them to where they got to. It's not like they were loved, you know, children, and their dad just showered so much love on them and they became these huge artists, you know, in the process. No, they were forced to be. So yeah, so shout out to Scrappy, Mama D. I hope they can work that out, because you could tell there's a lot of love there for each other, but they're just misunderstanding each other. But yeah, so shout out to Scrappy too, especially for realizing that he does have issues, he has problems, and he needs to work them out. So she posted a picture of Scrappy and her daughter, and she said a mother's love for her child is nothing like moving right along. So now look, y'all. Ooh, T, we're gonna get to Transfer Key, but we're gonna get to her. She doesn't matter. Hold on, let me put this up first. Okay, so prayers up. Aaron Carter passed away, y'all. Oh my goodness, at 34 years old. I was really sad because, you know, it's unfortunate. It's very sad. I watched Aaron Carter as I grew up on like the Liz McGuire show and on Nickelodeon. He was on a lot of shows on there and stuff like that. So rest in peace to Aaron Carter. Very troubled man, a very troubled man. Been through a lot. This family, the Carter family, oh my goodness. They have been through so much. They really have. So I put in my title, did Aaron Carter sacrifice brother Nick Carter? Now, if you are not familiar with Nick Carter and Aaron Carter's relationship, it was very volatile. Nick and Aaron were always into it. They always, especially Nick. Nick him and his brother did not like each other. They loved each other, but they did not like each other. Like they absolutely did not. And their parents just made it worse. Like their parents made it 10 times worse. When they were children, like this age, they loved it, great relationship. But then as they grew and came into stardom, all of that changed. Because as you know, money changes everything. So with that being said, Aaron Carter, brother, Nick Carter, came forward and said this after his brother's passing. Nick says, "My heart has been broken today. Even though my brother and I have had a complicated relationship." So he can't even get to say nothing else before he admits the fact that he dogged his brother on so many different levels. So he can't even act like he didn't. To me, I even question, and it's just in my opinion, I even question if Nick loved his brother at all. At all. Okay? I'm going to pull up this clip because this is why I state that
Right after my sister died.
Be quiet. I'm going to play this clip that because I'm going to drop a full surviving movie tomorrow. And I found some stuff today and it had me questioning Nick Carter, about Aaron Carter. Okay. And did he, know that Aaron was going to die? Because it seems as if he did, and also seems as if he knew within the manner that Aaron was going to pass away. So let's get into this clip real quick. Fair use. Fair use. Don't try it. Fair use.
The lowest point was right after my sister died. My brother, Nick, sending me pictures of Whitney Houston dead in a coffin. Saying R.I.P. to me. Thanks. Thanks for always listening, because you never did.
Hold on, I'm going to play that again.
The lowest point was right after my sister died. My brother, Nick, sending me pictures of Whitney Houston dead in a coffin. Saying R.I.P. to me. Thanks. Thanks for always listening, because you never did.
Okay. So with that being said, if you heard him, he said that his brother was sending him pictures of Whitney Houston in her coffin. Okay. Hold on. He said to Nick, R.I.P. So he was saying, rip him. Okay. So the Whitney Houston pictures were like a subliminal, like, because Nick died the same way Whitney Houston did. Bathtub, everything. Nick, this is weird. This is weird. Now y'all hear Aaron say out his own mouth that when Whitney Houston passed away, his brother was sending him literal up-close pictures of Whitney Houston in her casket, telling him R.I.P. So hashtag rip Nick Carter, not rip Whitney. Listen to him. He didn't say he sent me a rest in peace picture with Whitney in her casket. That's not what he said. He said that R.I.P. to me. Me. He said me. So, and then when he passed in a bathtub and whatnot, and then Aaron dies the same way, and you send your brother direct pictures because their relationship was very tumultuous. That's why I said I question if Nick loved his brother at all. It's as bad as it got, to that type of situation. But he said, because my surviving is dropping tomorrow, and I will be working this down more because there's more to what Nick said. This is just a clip. So yeah, we will be breaking that down tomorrow. But listen, Groove. Listen, fair use. I'm trying to strike me.
The lowest point was right after my sister died. My brother, Nick, sending me pictures of Whitney Houston dead in a coffin. Saying R.I.P. to me.
I find that weird. I don't know. I'm just like, whoa. And then, yeah, oh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that for the surviving. But girl, because again, he's lost his father. Aaron lost his. They lost their Aaron and Nick. They lost their father, sister, their mom. Trash. He's had a very hard life. Fame ripped this boy apart. Destroyed him. Literally destroyed him. And it destroyed his brother too. Nick has been brought up on charges for the R word against multiple women. Nick is not a good person. He absolutely is not. That white privilege and being in the Backstreet Boys, a bubbly, positive group, is what keeps his image up. But Nick Carter is not a good person. Like, he absolutely is not. So he needs to trying to make it seem like hide behind that group, you know, and whatnot. That's what I was surprised to even say anything about his brother at all. Very shocked that he said anything about Nick at all. I mean, Aaron at all, because you don't like him at all whatsoever. And then you send him a picture of Whitney Houston up close in her casket, basically telling him, this is going to be you. This is going to be you. And Nick dies the same way she did. And that's not supposed to be a message. I believe in coincidences, but I don't know. I don't know. And Nick, to me, loathed Aaron. Yes. Yes. The other way around, Nick was with Paris Hilton first, and allegedly Paris cheated on Nick with Aaron. Because then Aaron and Paris were out taking pictures together. But Paris said that was just a rumor, that nothing necessarily happened between her and Aaron. They were more so just to get back at Nick because Nick was cheating on Paris. So she went to like a premiere or something like that with Aaron to upset Nick. But Aaron trying to make it look like they were sleeping together, you know, from what I gathered. Aaron made it look like it was real. Like, no, we really are. He really wanted to, Aaron really wanted to, you know, get back at his brother, you know. So yeah, crazy. You're very crazy. Very crazy. So we will be doing a deeper dive into this tomorrow. Because I found that weird that Nick said anything about Aaron passing away, because it's just like, well, you don't even like him. So, but anyways, let's get back into that. So Nick says, my heart has been broken today, even though my brother and I had a complicated relationship. My love for him has never faded. Lies. I have always held onto the hope that he would somehow, someday want to take a healthy path and eventually find the help that he so desperately needed. But here's the thing, like, this is another reason. Like, if you really cared about your brother, then you would have tried to help your brother. And then when your brother was helping himself and going to treatment and whatnot and getting healthy, you weren't reaching out to him then either. So to me, that's just a load of crap for Nick to say. Because even when your brother was healthy and doing the right things, you still wasn't reaching out to him. You still don't want to be in his life, you know, or him to be in yours. So to me, that's cap. Like, you did not care about that boy. Like, just tell the truth. You're more or so relieved that he's gone versus to sad. You know, it's how I feel like a burden has been lifted. Is how I feel Nick feels, honestly, because and the family's trash. The whole family, besides that sister that passed away. And Aaron was really close to her. So he even stated himself, like, that's when the downward spiral really happened. He was already going through because his parents divorced and whatnot. And then his dad did what happened to his father. Father passed away and whatnot. And then, because I believe the father was still alive. I believe the sister passed first. But anyways, losing his sister was very hard for him. As you can see, I guess Nick was fine. You know, I don't know how Nick felt about the sister passing away, but I know it tore Aaron up. It absolutely did. It tore that poor little Aaron up because he really, loved his family. Yeah, so it was very unfortunate. So, but yeah, I just found that that's bull. Like, if you wanted to be in that boy's life, you could have. And it's the feeling alone factor. I feel like that's why a lot of people go back into doing certain things, because they don't want to feel alone. So yeah. Someday, somehow, that he will want to take a healthy path and eventually find the help that he so desperately needed. Sometimes we want to blame someone or something for a loss. But the truth is that addiction and mental illness is the real villain here. I miss my brother more than anyone will ever know. I love you, Chiz. Now you get a chance to finally have some peace you could never find here on earth. God, please take care of my baby brother. I don't buy it. Sorry. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Like literally, you fought that boy. Like he would beat Aaron up, you know, like stuff like that. Like it was very bad. Like the relationship that Nick and Aaron had. It was bad. They did not have a good relationship. They had moments. They had good moments, you know, but like other than that, no. No, you did not care about this boy, you know. So it's man. I gotta stop calling him boy, but you could care less. Now I'm not literally, you know, because I'm not him, I'm me. But from the energy Nick has always given, he could care less about poor Aaron. But yeah, so shout out to Aaron. We will be getting more into that. We absolutely will. But let's get into this. So. Transmitter, shut up, ho. So Transmitter, shout out to my boo Cracky 2 checks for sending me this on Transrena. Now allegedly Transrena out here getting with these teeth, and she done said that Nicki paid her to go after Cardi. So I'm not getting these. So it says word on the curb. Whoop, you heard it straight from Tasha K's horse mouth. She just submitted that Nicki Minaj paid her to harass Cardi B. And now look at her, looking like a sucker. All those clicks and views, likes and subs and monetization, only to owe the person she was lying on over $4 million. No, Tasha, Nicki didn't play you. You played yourself. Let's get into this.
I Nicki while I was live, and Nicki was like, "Oh, Tasha, go live with me real quick." So we went live. Somebody that's a rapper that's in your position is talking about saving money. While everybody was out here blowing money during the pandemic, she was working. Like, yeah, that lady is about her fucking bread, and she don't share it, and I don't share mine either. So no.
You think about Charleston White?
I think he's a plant. What does Charleston White do? Who is he? What does he stand for? He's a plant. So anybody can be planted on social media and they sit with the right person, they go viral. Everybody's contacting them. Then they start charging. And now, you know, they're going from platform to platform just to spew opinions. He's a plant.
Well, you know, we came to your show last time. He said, boy, Tasha K had just put on some shoes. Boy, they had like some, they still had the price tag on the bottom of it.
Sometimes I do be walking in the Aldos. I love Aldo shoes, right? And you know the stickers still be on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that shit off. I may have to run the motherfuckers back. Nick, listen. If I took this L for you, you need to pay this bullshit for real. Cause I ain't motherfucking got it. Nicki was live. I guess she said hi Nicki while I was live. And Nicki was like, "Oh, Tasha, go live with me real quick." So we went live. Somebody that's a rapper that's in your position is talking about saving money. While everybody was out here blowing money during the pandemic, she was working. Like, yeah, that lady is about her fucking bread, and she don't share it, and I don't share mine either. So no.
You think about Charleston White?
I think he's a plant. What does Charleston White do? Who is he? What does he stand for? He's a plant. So anybody can be planted on social media and they sit with the right person, they go viral. Everybody's contacting them. Then they start charging. And now, you know, they're going from platform to platform just to spew opinions. He's a plant.
Well, you know, we came to your show last time. He said, boy, Tasha K had just put on some shoes. Boy, they had like some, they still had the price tag on the bottom of it.
Sometimes I do be walking in the Aldos. I love Aldo shoes, right? And you know the stickers still be on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that shit off. I may have to run the motherfuckers back. Nick, listen. If I took this L for you, you need to pay this bullshit for real. Cause I ain't motherfucking got it.
Were these a plant? Good. Were these the plant? Hurry up. Were these the plant? Trans Rena Kibe girl. She's stating that Nicki, that she took this L for Nicki. Now I was over there, shout out to Conscious TV, my boo. I was over there listening to him earlier. And he was over there talking to my baby Sweet Mouth, like I love her. Hey, Sweet Mouth. And he was also talking to Tasha K's abortion. Stormisha Alizé Mocha aborted Shay. And it was a cute conversation that he had with Sweet Mouth. I thought it was cute on her behalf. That's it. I think when beiges get together, you know, a lot of beige shit goes down. So shout out to my boo, Sweet Ma, love her. Shout out to Conscious TV, love him. And for for Trans Rena Kibi's abortion over there, Stormisha girl. Gross. I'm just gonna leave well enough alone. I'm gonna just leave that right where it's at. But Trans Rena over here talking about some she took the L for Nicki Minaj, so Nicki, she ain't got it, make it enough. Type of situation. A girl, she said, she took the L is basically her saying that I talked about Cardi for you. So I took this loss for you. And you have more money than I got. So since you got more money than I got, I'm going to need you. Yes, Island, you are correct. I'm going to need you to go and pay this for me because I ain't got it. Okay? That is what Trans Rena of the Key said to my girl, Onika. Now, Nicki, to me, I don't know. That's what, you know, Nicki has talked to Tasha, you know, multiple times. So what's going on behind the scenes, only Trans Rena and Nicki Minaj know. But I literally don't feel like she took an L for Nicki. I feel like you took an L for yourself, because even if Nicki did tell you to do certain things and say certain things, she didn't tell you to go that far. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt Nicki brought you any, you know, allegations about Cardi, you know, or anything like that. I feel like you ad-libbed all of that. You absolutely did. Girl. So yes, her flip. But Trans Rena is sitting over here talking about some okay. I took a loss for Nicki Minaj. Okay. Okay. She's my friend. Okay. She's going to help me pay this because I got it. Now, hit your wine glass. Okay. Do y'all think in the chat that Nicki Minaj sent Tasha K after Cardi B? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do y'all think that? Do y'all think that? Because honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all know Tasha, she be lying. But at the same time, who knows? Only, like I said, only her and Onika know. So Onika sending her, I see a lot of 1s, I see a lot of 2s. Hold on, there's a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I know Nicki Petty, but literally, that's her name. But I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea if Onika sent Trans Rena after Cardi B. I doubt it. I doubt it. But I mean, you never know. You never know. You never effing know. What is 3, girl? What is that? So I mean, you never know. You just never know. I think Tasha's good at, you know, getting people to talk about her. So yeah, but I mean, you just never know. But I don't know. I just don't see Nicki like go after her for me. Do everything in your power to get her. I just don't see that. But you never know. She could have been like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go after her. I know I heard you don't like her, so I'm gonna need you to go after. I don't know. I don't know. And it could just be Tasha just saying it just to say it. So Like Tasha feeling like, girl, I took this L for you, girl. The least you could do is, pay this money for me. Saying that she's like subliminally took the L for Nicki, not like literally took an L for Nicki. So again, I don't know. That's why I came on here to ask y'all. But again, Nicki is petty. Like she is. But I mean, is she that petty? To send Tasha after Cardi. I mean, they did get a lot of attention. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know. Tasha said, do y'all think Nicki gonna be mad that she said something like that? Because I would be annoyed. I'm not gonna lie, especially if I didn't tell her to say anything about Cardi. I will for sure be annoyed that she got people out here in these streets saying that I possibly pay her to talk about my nemesis. I would be very upset. Curly Kiki says, Tasha talks too much. She can't hold water, so you think she sat on this for years? I think not. True. But I mean, you got to think about it. She said nothing about Stormisha being gay for years. She ain't saying nothing about Stormisha being gay for years, girl. She waited years. She waited years to come and tell us that Storm had a big old fluffy furry butt. All of that he gave. All of it. She waited years. She waited years to say those things. So you never know. You never know, girl. Shout out to Sia. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetie. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. Virtual babe, according to his mother. According to his mom. I don't know. I don't know Storm like that. I don't know Stormy shit like that. But his mama said he got a big old fluffy butt, and that it's hairy inside and out. How she know? I don't know. But she also said that he's gay. No, that he big gay. Is what his mama said. Absolutely before, right around the time she was aborting the mission. Right around the time she was aborting him, girl. Right at the time she was putting the stirrups, and all the, while she was getting rid of him, girl, while she was aborting the mission, girl. So Tasha said that her miscarriage is gay. That's what Tasha said. Yes. And on the inside, yes. She said he got a hairy, fluffy butt. Because he's a fluffy bottom, is what she said. He's a fluffy bottom. Well, I said fluffy bottom. But she said that he got a big old hairy, juicy booty. Yeah. That's what his mama said. But your mama said. And he stayed with her. So, I don't know. Tasha does hold on to information. Clearly she does. Because she waited years to tell us that Stormisha got a pussy. She waited years. After I done sat over here, y'all, I sat over here doing my due diligence, doing all of my work, finding out he was wearing this waist trainer so that he could put on this Spawn costume. One found his college. Well, he go back in the back of all these white people, as far away from this black girl on the end as he could be. Gross. Right here with these two men in this picture, ain't none of them got on no clothes, but they all up real close this year. Oh my goodness, ever since he was a baby. I tried to tell her, look, girl, your child is running amok, girl. Your child is out here running amok, girl. Not a nigga out here doing a DL pose in prison. Ain't been a day in his life. Ain't been a day in his life, but out here in the gay hookup woods, where they hook up at in the woods, absolutely. You call them trails. Yes, Lord. I try to say all of that. I try to say he ain't had no prints. I try to say he had a mangina. All of that. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to me, girl. You don't want to listen to me, girl. So I mean, it is what it is. When he put on this pink, I was trying to tell you. I said, girl, why would he go in Kmart and find the pinkest shirt he could find, girl? But she didn't want to listen to me. Transmitted didn't want to listen to me. She did not want to listen to me when I was telling her that about Stormisha. She thought I was being a hater. She did. And then, long behold, here comes some Faber Monroe So sorry, Monroe, Renedick. So yes, I was trying to tell her. She wouldn't listen to me. She wouldn't listen. I tried to tell her. I did. I'm such a nice person, you know. I tried to tell her. I did. I'm like, girl, you know he white and gay. Girl, that's what they said in these streets, girl. Girl, they said it white. Girl, with a beige complexion, but he white on the inside, girl. That's a Ku Klux over there that you mentioned. But she didn't want to listen to me. She didn't want to listen to me. So, yay. He was hanging around Vaughn. His confidence got real low once he saw what Vaughn was working with. Once he subscribed to Vaughn OnlyFans, he was just like, wow, that's what I need going on, you know. So, yes, Renedick. So, yes, Stormisha has a mangina. Stormisha has a mangina. So, yes. So, your abortion over here, Tasha, on people's platforms, girl. And he said that this was a mutual relationship. Okay, girl. He had to be learning something, you know, to be around you. And he felt like he was a grown-ass man. He felt like you raised him. You did a good job. You Mama D Scrappy him. Girl, yeah, he felt like he was doing a good job. So once you stop teaching, he stopped learning. Yeah. And he had to move on. Because all you do is lay. All you do is lie. That's all you do, trans man. So he had to remove himself because he's better than that. Because Storm is better than that. So Storm had to remove himself from you because you was an evil bitch. So yeah. And now you are here saying that Nicki paid you to go after Cardi. You know the Barbs aren't gonna be pleased with that. They don't like announcements that don't come from Nicki. They don't like announcements that don't come from Nicki, girl. So they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad because it's gonna make it look like Nicki was real press, you know, that she had to pay because people have been saying Cardi has been paying YouTubers and stuff like that, but there's been no proof. No YouTuber has come forward and say, yeah, Cardi, blah blah blah. That's happening with Nicki. Because Transrena coming forward saying that Nicki paid. So it's 1,300 of y'all in here. I hope y'all hitting that like. So Stormisha, because y'all know I leave. So Stormisha, girl. Shout out to Stormisha, because y'all know I ain't got no problem. I just don't like him. He don't like me. That's what it is. So yes. So yes, I'm not over here calling Stormisha gay. That's what his mama said. And I tried to tell him he was over here with his waist trainer on so they could put on his costume. She didn't want to listen to me. I said, girl, he is snatching his waist, girl, so he can put this back on. Because this is him giving y'all real tea. This is him giving y'all spine goddess speech. This is Stormisha giving you all he can give. Absolutely. So I try to show her all of this. I have my people send it to her, like, look, send this to her. He probably gay. And she didn't want to listen to me. She didn't want to listen to me. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then she aborted him. And then you was right, Sean. You was right, King Payne. Gross. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Don't believe the haters, because we're haters, you know. But when his mama said, when she hating on him, she ain't no hater. She telling the truth. Okay. Here, flip. Should have kept me in your life, Storm. You suck. So let's listen to his mama one more time, blaming this on Nika. Before we get out of here, y'all gotta go.
Well, Tasha K had just put on some shoes, boy. They had like some. They still had the price tag on the bottom.
Sometimes I do be walking in the Aldos. I love Aldo shoes, right? And you know the stickers still be on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that shit off. I may have to run the motherfuckers back. Nick, listen. If I took this L for you, you need to pay this bullshit for real. Because I ain't motherfucking got it. Nicki was live. I guess she said hi Nicki while I was live. And Nicki was like, oh, Tasha, go live with me real quick. So we went live. Somebody that's a rapper that's in your position is talking about saving money. While everybody was out here blowing money during the pandemic, she was working. Like, yeah, that lady is about her fucking bread, and she don't share it, and I don't share mine either. So, no.
Think about Charleston White.
I think he's a plant. What does Charleston White do? Who is he? What does he stand for? He's a plant. So anybody can be planted on social media and they sit with the right person, they go viral. Everybody's contacting them. Then they start charging. And now, they're going from platform to platform just to spew opinions. He's a plant.
Well, we came to your show last time. He said, boy, Tasha K had just put on some shoes. Boy, they had they still had the price tag on the bottom.
Sometimes I do be walking in the Aldos. I love Aldo shoes, right? And the stickers still be on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that shit off. I may have to run the motherfuckers back. Nick, listen. If I took this L for you, you need to pay this bullshit for real. Because I ain't motherfucking got it.
Now, I will be watching the interview because it does look entertaining. It does. So I definitely will be watching. But I know how you calling somebody a plant like you ain't no plant. Like, girl, a fern sitting there calling out Daisy. Like, you a plant too. Like, but okay, girl. Alrighty. What happened to that machine? Transrenal. What happened to that machine? But you ain't no damn plant. You is a plant, girl. You tried it. So, yes, that was my show, y'all. I have to get out of here. I love y'all so much. I wish I could stay longer and open up the panel, but I have to go. And I have to finish this Surviving so that I could drop it tomorrow. So, definitely pay attention to that. I will be dropping. I'm excited. I'm putting a lot of work into this video. So, I love you guys. So, I will see y'all tomorrow, depending on if we have something to talk about. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support, all the super stickers and super chats and all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I love you, love you, love you. And until the next show, bye. Fresh,